Well, sweet. Comes down to this, doesn't it, Martin?
It sure does.
Comes on down to the burnout.
All the marbles.
We have, we got a big full course for him to run. There's one of our resetters, in case you needed one, dancing his way into
infamy.
He thought he was going to walk out of frame, said he wasn't having it. Shout out to our camera operators. They're doing a good job today.
Yep.
Shout out to the reset team. They're doing a good job today, too.
Yeah, it's been a good day so far.
Yeah. But the day is young. We are not 50% of the way through the day.
It's true. Best is yet to come.
Yep, best is yet to come.
Jayla's getting ready for burnout.
8 and 9-year-olds, man, they're grinding through. This is a 3-course, totally different elements of movement.
Nearly a buffet of ninja. Off to start in the cones.
Yep, that's the first touch point that she just let go of.
She's moving fast. That's good.
Yeah. I was talking to her coach. Said she has real good endurance. She's on an advanced team. This is going to be the second touch point here.
Looks like they got a 90-degree turn, or are they going to the cliffhanger?
It does go to the bar. It just looks like she's hesitating a little bit more. There we go. Yeah,
she could reach that easy.
Yeah, it's all about, I mean, there's no retries here. It is just no retries. It's just keep trying until you can't. Might be a little bit dynamic here. I'd like to see her commit full weight to the cliffs. You can see her reach out.
It's a little bit of a weird hold, but if you get your hands on both sides, that helps it go a lot better. Oh, darn.
She missed the grab, Martin. Gets the high fives. That'll wrap things up for Jayla on the day. 3 courses. Covered the entire gym.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Where's her burnout strength? What do you think?
She likes grip.
Yeah?
Sometimes she gets a little bit ahead of herself and may miss a grab or something, but...
Okay. Touch point number 1 done.
Let's see the clean, smooth moves.
Yep, you can see her eyeball the trapeze bar. She got to watch Jayla. You know, she got to watch the walkthrough video. It's tough sometimes when you watch a walkthrough video. You watch the rules video. You never know, who's demoing it. How strong are they on that day? Are they fresh? How hard are they trying?
Sometimes, depending how difficult of a burnout it is, it kind of becomes a speed course up to a certain point.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's like the name of the game. Do you rush to the fall point, or do you take your time? It's all competitive strategy, but yeah, sometimes it's. There we go.
Trying to find the right hold she wants here.
Oh, yeah, she does get the touch point on the bogey box, though.
Well, we'll see how much that comes into play. A little over a minute to there.
Yep. Let's see what Saima. There we go. Last 8 to 9-year-old gal of the day.
All right. First place on the line. Saima's been looking real strong all day.
Yeah, real killer hybrid. Second in speed, right, to Fiona.
Yeah, by under a second.
Yeah, it's at real tight times. Looks comfortable here, right? Yeah, I like this sort of reverse.
Trying to figure out what hold she wants, what feels comfortable.
Yeah, there's a split second where you hold your breath on these things.
Fiona kept moving around here, trying to find which one she liked the most.
Yeah, having a nice plan. I do like the match. You know, what's tricky with this is the easiest way to reach is to turn totally blind, and it's a little bit foreign of a move, you know, to do that reverse. This is really going to be the struggle spot here. So she's going to want to turn. Oh, you know, her lower body, man, wanted to do the right move, but her head just kept looking left. All right, first for the boys.
Off with the boys.
I think Sam is also pretty strong. You know, it's going to be sort of it's going to be tough to tell, man. I don't get to coach the 8 to 9-year-old division a whole lot once they get into the advanced and elite teams. You know, I coach some of the intermediates and the younger ones, and then I coach elite too. So there's like there's kind of a gap. Yeah, see, that's the turn you want. See that? That's the turn you want. No, bro!
He tried to turn forwards. I think if he had gone back to his right, it would have lined him up. Getting his wrist all twisted.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, there's this gap, though. You know, on the higher level, sort of 8, 9, 10-year-old division, I really don't get a whole ton of exposure because those practices happen at the same time that mine do. So, you know, I can generally see them in my peripherals, and I know, okay, like they're linking this distance of Lachey, and they have about this for general movement fundamentals, but I don't know what their endurance is. So it's going to be kind of, I would imagine we'll see a clear and potentially 2 here.
Yeah, burnout really comes down to how committed you are in practice to, you know, I know the coaches always try to get them to do endurance and conditioning at the end, but how committed are you to like really trying in that?
It's like eating your veggies, man. It's like there's a lot of stuff, a lot of fun stuff on the plate of ninja. Training burnout, training grip, conditioning is like the.
Would you like to see a right hand go in here?
Yeah, it depends on how you want to rotate, I guess. If you want to turn forward, you know, I think that Thomas is unlocking it for us. A couple more moves and he's gonna get. Oh, they get so tangled up. This is where the planning, man. Like these younger kids, this is where the planning. It's you gotta be so thorough and committed to it.
Yeah, and cliffhangers they will burn you out quick.
Yeah,
so
they're unforgiving. You can't be up there second guessing.
I always like to say, a plan is worthless, but planning is invaluable. You can come up with the perfect plan, but once you actually start putting your hand on the obstacle, it's going to feel different. It's going to look different.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Somewhere in between.
So thinking through it is important, so that once you get there, you've thought through a few ways to try it.
Right.
I'd like to see them get to this post a little bit quicker.
Yeah, and also maybe on the cliffhangers a little bit of lock off. You know, it can afford, you know, if you're locked off, at least there's some time in between you having bent elbow to straight elbow in case you slightly fumble something. See what Christopher brings to the party here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is where the left hand reaching in that one just looks a little awkward.
He's looking comfy, man. See, this is really the tough move here. Yeah, see match. Okay, I like that. I think we're gonna see another touch point unlocked. Come on, get to that bar. Christopher, you gotta get there. He's gonna get chalked. Man, it's gonna be such a relief to get. That's the most misshapen. He burns out chalking up. That's fine. We got the goalpost is, we push back.
It's moved at least.
We're cutting deeper and deeper into the pie here.
That was a good run from Christopher.
Yeah, he proved he unlocked another section.
Mm-hmm. Eli on the course.
Yeah. Yeah, Eli is elite. He really is elite. He's moving, man. We're losing him. He's moving down south.
That's good, though. Get out of the things that are taxing.
Yeah, there we go. See what he does. If he opts for chalk or not. See what planning he had.
I think it's as far as people have been making it, try to push as far as you can without chalk. To not take the time and burn the energy to get it. But,
Yes. Yeah. A little bit upset about it. Comes over to his coach.
He still had the energy left. He just got his hand in the wrong spot. That'll get you, too.
Yeah, the paradigm shifts, too. I mean, it's the more high-level people you see fall, the obstacle becomes more difficult until somebody breaks it open again. So hopefully we don't get the reverse of a send train here.
Brayden's been looking strong all day. Let's see how he goes here. Just one-handing the cones casually.
I think it's Halzle or like Halzle.
Halzle?
Halzle?
Halzle? I go Halzle. Like hustle.
Okay, I don't hate that idea. Let's see here.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah, you really want to see him turn around, man, and get that lock off.
That's another part of the challenge there. Not only is it a cliffhanger, but it's kind of a blind. You have to get your hand up into the obstacle to grab it.
Yeah, you got to be intentional, man. Like, really, really intentional.
All right, Grant's got his shirt tucked in. He's serious about this one.
Tucked in tank, homie. It's a vibe.
Despite the temperature, he's ready for summer.
That's right. Yeah, I don't want to jinx him or anything, but I think Grant really is endurance based. So.
I like to see he didn't build up swing there. He knew he had the swing. Just take that extra one to get there and go.
Let's see here. I mean, you can second guess it maybe once, but there we go. I like that locked off tech. There we go. I like this. If he can just keep this rhythm here. Get out of hot water.
Yeah, the right hand in the blocks where the yellow is facing us. That seems to be the play. That was pretty quick to that point.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a whole nother section here. His endurance is really good, so this will be a good litmus. This will be a good test here to see if we can get another camera angle.
These third and fourth cannonballs are strapped a little differently too, so they don't have to build up a ton of swing, thankfully. But
yeah, right. Another touch point here. He's on to the last section.
The pipe section.
Yeah, he's moving quick too, man. These will be interesting for the younger athletes because with the 2-inch 2-inch bars,
Really maxes out the
Yeah.
hand size.
He really does look pretty comfortable. I wonder if he regrets having such a low collar shirt. No! Usually he has that collar of his shirt in his mouth when he runs.
Maybe he chewed it all off.
That was a good run, man. That was a good burnout run. We got to see the last. After that, he only has a couple bars left, and it would have been a clear. So we'll see. Here we go, Carter.
We found out what gym Carter's out of?
No, I don't.
605.
605.
Made the drive up.
Yeah.
He's been looking good all day.
Yeah, he came to compete. He did. Saw a lot of the course unlocked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Grant definitely was the smoothest through this section once he
absolutely.
got onto it.
Absolutely. It's such a science. Ooh, that was a good catch there. It's such a... Your grip economy. It's so important. In
I don't know if matching on those, I don't know that that's the move.
Yeah, I don't know if they're so short. The internal cliffhangers are, I think, maybe 4 inches wide, and then the cliffhangers that are outside of the boxes are 6s.
Just with both hands in there, it's going to really restrict your movement.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to turn and rotate. Here we go. Aiden.
Getting a couple last breaths in.
Yeah, Aiden with one of the craziest hybrid scenarios.
Yeah, the walk-off finish.
Yeah. They took a break from the course and came back to finish it later.
Just keeping the fans on their toes.
Yeah, never let them know your next move. It's looking pretty comfy. Let's see what he does here. This is where Grant got kind of tangled up and opted for a lock-off. This singular reach is so critical. Okay, I like that. I like that he was locked off enough to where
to
that
recover
little
from
fumble.
That.
Yeah, even if you fumble. Okay, yeah, it looks like he's gonna switch hands here.
Yeah. Everyone that has put their left hand in there is taking it back out. The right hand.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him reach.
We're looking strong here, man. He knows, he's got his training partner. We've got deep past this point, so he knows about what it's going to take. He knows where he stacks up in general.
Mm-hmm. I forget the exact timing Grant had, but I think he's a touch faster.
Yeah, I think Grant spent a little more time on that first cliffhanger box. See what
He's being smooth, though.
Yeah, not opting for chalk. Must feel good about it. Okay, this is the last touch point right here that Grant got. A little bit faster than Grant. Man, come on, dude.
Looking strong. I like that he's climbing the poles, getting high on it.
We could end up with a finisher here. He really just has to get maybe this last bar and then dismount. He's opting for a Lachey. He put it out there. That's a whole event for Mr. Aiden.
What's the distance from the second to last bar? Do you think you could dismount from there?
I think you could. But man, it's so tough. When you're pumped, like when you are burning,
right?
It's so tough to be powerful too.
Yeah. One less move though, but yeah, definitely not easy.
If you have to sell out, I think it's worth maybe dismounting early. But
all right, let's see what Frankie pulls together.
Yeah, Current, he's gonna. Aiden put himself into first with that last run. Bumped Grant down into second, it looks like. he's coming into this in third.
All right, critical point.
Yeah, we'll see if he tries to be dynamic, and it's tough to be real precise when you're tired. You know, these guys are a whole day in. I mean, this is the third course, kind of spanning the breadth of the gym. I like this cadence here. I like this.
He's moving nice and steady.
Yeah, it was quick. He didn't fumble around on that first cliffhanger box. You know, we saw Aiden and Grant both misfired real slightly.
Having steady movement, I imagine, also helps spread the load to each arm so you don't get one hand more pumped than the other.
Yeah, we're about to pick up another touch point here.
Straightening out his swing.
Yeah, it's a non-rookie move. Nice fix there.
I like the matching. Those are big cannonballs. They're not easy to hold on to.
Oh, he's looking straight-armed, Martin. Oh, okay. We're trucking along, bro. You can see those hands opening. He's trying to chalk up fast, you know, hanging from one hand. You can see those fingertips.
Just slowly rotating.
Look at the effort. You can see the effort on him. Yeah, he put it out. You can see him shaking the heads. You can see his hands opening.
He looks gassed.
Yeah, that's a good comp, though. Real good competition out of Frankie.
That was good effort, though. Like that, even though you could see he was pumping out, he still kept pushing.
Yeah, I think that put him 1 point behind. It's not up to our technician updating it. That put Frankie in first. And now, probably the most I mean, anything can happen, but this is definitely going to be.
Austin would have to drop pretty early not to get enough points here.
Yeah, I mean.
Chalking up early.
Yeah, I think he's going for a clear. I think, yeah, I think he's going for a clear.
Got to that pretty smooth.
I like that bump technique.
Yep.
Opting to just not match or rotate or anything. Just, it's kind of like a double reach rock climbing technique.
That was very smooth.
He's comfortable looking. He's quick here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a minute in now.
Did he match on any of those? He just.
I don't think so. I think that he just kind of had his shoulder engaged.
And a one-hand grab on the.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Oh man.
Walking the park, Martin.
Yeah, he's got some strength, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's opting for the Lachey. I wonder, it's such a strange. Yeah, it's a burnout clear. That's a burnout clear, a walk-off. That's crazy. A minute 25. Ends the day. Ends
impressive.
the event.
Yep, he got first in every course.
Yep, that is a clean 300. That's wild, dude. That's wild.
What a finish.
That's a fully earned comp for Mr. Austin. He did it at M&S. He did it at the NSC qualifier here.
He's a powerhouse, man.
Kind of on fire this year. Well, we're going to put together our podiums. We're going to double check that all the scoring was entered correctly. Make sure nothing needs time, read time, double checked. Get the podium put together. Go grab some awards. We'll see you back down on the floor in just a minute or two.
Sounds good.
See how things shook out. You stay tuned. We'll be right back. Yeehaw! 8 and 9-year-old division. That's a wrap, man. Look at that big old podium.
What a set of competitors.
That's right. There's our head judge.
Well groomed.
Ladies first.
Jayla.
Third place, Jayla. It's like looking into the future with these 8 and 9-year-olds on a podium this high. What they'll look like in adult form.
Fiona pulling off a second place finish.
Yep, heading into second, heading into sections. That's Saima all qualified for the sections.
Don't leave her hanging, Fee. Oh, Fiona. Oh, denied
Double
on both
hang.
sides.
Dang, girls.
Tough crowd out there. Round 2? All right,
Boom.
there we go.
Picked one up.
Yeah, Saima had strong runs on every course, so
Yeah,
she definitely earned that.
Yeah, that was good.
Aiden finishing in third.
Yeah, another podium finish.
Did he get bumped up in? Okay, Burnout pumped him up there. Frankie hanging on to second place.
Yeah, he finds his way onto a lot of podiums. Boom. With that cool 300, man.
Yeah. That's a tough set of competitors.
Yeah, it is. Frankie trying to share the podium spot there with Fiona. There they are, everybody. That's your 8 and 9-year-old.
It's like oil and water.
Yeah. It's like Coach Skinny's going to give him
Some redemption.
some time to swing around.
They suddenly have energy.
Yeah, look at that. They came alive.
Just running every direction.
Yeah.
Plowing into each other. Plowing into the resetters.
Yep, they're all hopping around in there. We're going to give these resetters a break. We're going to give our camera operators a quick break. We're going to put
Give the commentators
back together.
a quick break.
Yeah, give our commentators a quick break. A lot of hard work in here.
Maybe the hardest work, but definitely the hardest work.
All right, everybody, we're going to put our courses together. We've got the 10 and 11-year-old division coming up. Martin has another athlete.
You know it.
Going to compete again.
What's the point of coming if I'm not here all day?
That's right. I got to have some kids, man. I got to have some kids, put them out there. Hassle them. Burn them out. Make them miserable, make them quit.
By the time your kids would be competing, my kids could be coaching them.
Helicopter, yeah, that's true. Head out there, helicopter parent. Maybe I'll go helicopter parent somebody else's kids here just to get warmed up.
Yeah. Go start on Fiona.
Yeah. Go micromanage the training. Well, all right, gang, it's been an exciting day so far. We're 50% of the way through the day. We're 33% of the way through the event. We got a lot of action coming. Kids are about to get a little bit bigger, a little bit older. And we'll see you back here real soon. You stay tuned.
We'll see you soon.